guys, it's Tim and Helen, and this is Wine About Real Estate, where we sip wine and we talk about real estate. So towards the beginning of us starting this show, one of my friends from high school, Adam, actually messaged me on Instagram asking about mortgages, especially for first-time home buyers. So today we brought a friend. This is Jad Nicholas from FBC Mortgage. And how long have you been in business?
I've been in the business since I was a kid, so 20 years.
Oh, wow. So he knows a thing or two about mortgages. And Jad brought us some wine today.
Yes, he did. He brought us a 2016 Sonoma County cab, a bottle of cab from Ronnie's Strong Vineyards, and so we're sipping on it. It's really good. It's probably better than what we've been drinking so far. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And clearly, this is how can they find you? Like, how they don't find us, but.
The best way is my website, which is jadnicholas.com, JADNICHOLAS.com. And then on Instagram, my Instagram handle is @JadNicholas.
Perfect. So don't forget to follow us, but don't forget to follow our new friend. We use Jad quite often for our clients. But let's talk about like the loan process. So you're an integral part of our process.
Absolutely.
And let's kind of focus in about maybe first-time home buyers or kind of just the lending process. And,
right.
So what's like one of the misconceptions about the lending world?
I would say at this particular time, the number one misconception in the lending world is when you're about to buy a property and use a mortgage and you can't buy the property cash, that you have to come up with 20%.
Yes.
So the neat thing is they have programs out there where you only need to come up with 3% or 3.5%. So for example, if you use a conventional 3% program, you can come to a closing for a $200,000 property with as little as $6,000 down payment.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And I know we've worked with you for VA loans. Our veteran clients have brought zero.
Absolutely, that's right. Yeah. And so I did 2 last week where the client came to the closing with $0. They actually got a little bit of their earnest money back.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
That's right.
So what about, let's say, a college student just graduated, moving out of parents' apartment or a parents' basement or onto their own home, but they have all these student loans.
Right.
What do they need to consider?
The most important thing to consider is to make sure that they get with the student loan servicer. When they get with the servicer, they need to make sure that they come up with a payment plan that is good for them as the client. And that is the most important thing, because the most common misconception there is that they don't have to pay until they make a lot of money. So I get clients that come in with late payments on their student loans. That is a big problem for me as a mortgage lender because that affects their credit. However, let's say, for example, they owe a student loan servicer X amount of dollars and they set up an income-based repayment plan of $0. When they come to me, I still have to explain to the underwriter a certain ratio of what their debt is as compared to their income. Therefore, I need to come up with a number, what the future might hold for the client as far as what they might be paying in the future for that student loan. So depending on the program, there are different ways and algorithms that we use to do that.
So it sounds like the reason why some of our clients can't get a mortgage is because of something called DTI,
Correct.
Debt to income ratio, and student loans has a big issue. There's a big component to that.
Yes, yes. So it's very important to get that settled up front.
What about credit issues? Like I know some of our clients don't even know what their credit scores are, and this is the first time they've ever pulled a credit score. So how do you work with clients from that?
So the first thing we do is we take a look at the credit, and then within my credit system, there is a software within it that will tell me, based on what the client currently has within their credit profile, what the potential for improvement is. And then if I type in a number, I say I want to improve it from, let's say, a 620 to a 660, the software will then tell me, okay, here's what we need to do that. Let's pay off this collection, let's pay down this credit card by $723. It gives me an actual calculation as to what we would need to do.
That's awesome. So, we tell our clients to contact our loan officers early.
Okay.
So, we try to get you involved in the beginning of the process, right? Instead of calling at the last minute.
Yes.
So, what's the best way of, when should they contact you? What's the best way?
So the best thing to do is first to have a phone conversation with me. My direct number, which is my cell number, is 678-802-9135. And when they do that, they will get a hold of me or my assistant, because somebody's always going to answer that phone, or they will be called back within 30 minutes. And we start the process over the phone, ask a few questions, and then depending on the client, some of them like to do everything over the phone, others prefer over a phone or a tablet or a computer. So then I send them my website if they would prefer to do it that way.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you, Jad.
Of course. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for the wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.